Listen! Sir Venom!
Life was breathed back into Riku and Vincent after their untimely deaths. Deaths that occurred under the stern gaze of a beholder-like creature who called itself Zoranox. Who was this Zoranox? How did he come to rule over a tribe of kobolds in a pocket realm of the Shadowfell called Rishemalot? Why are his bedchambers so ornate? And why did the bastard like traps so much? Why was he holding two drow hostage? And where does the carefully locked tunnel into the Underdark beneath his lair lead to? Why are there black tentacles sprouting from the walls in some of the chambers beyond the first passage? What did Zoranox know about this place? Either way, between discussing things with the Raven Queen and yourselves, it was decided. The Underdark awaits. That said, not before a new problem emerges. Vincent, your body is racked with pain. Please make a Constitution saving throw. 25. All right, that's very good. You get to choose in this instance. Would you like to take your were-raven form or not?
Like in the moment.
Yep.
No.
Okay. You push off the desire to shift into your were-raven form, but you feel the call of the feather, the beak almost beginning to push out from your face, but you hold back the curse of lycanthropy that has been bestowed upon you by the Raven Queen. No need to take your form now, but when you wish to do so, you can now do so, because you have successfully completed the transformation into a full were-raven.
Vincent still feels a little uneasy about it. Just happened.
Just in time for Halloween.
Takes it off. Oh, he'll be using it soon. Did anyone else see that?
Sir Venom probably would have seen a small bubbling of the skin that you then contained and pushed off, but only because his passive perception is so high.
I'd give
would just
Vincent
wink at him.
I'd give Vincent a little a look,
But acknowledge.
trying to pass on that I see what's going on, but I'll keep it quiet if you don't want to bring it up yet.
Vincent winks back at him.
I just get like a slight nod of my head.
I mean, Rictavia looks around. So, where to? I gotta say, I feel a little bit lighter, refreshed even.
Riku nods. He's like, "That's good."
Yeah,
we all feel lighter, but not too light.
Is that burden of the book off of you?
Something of that nature. I don't know. I just feel a little better.
Good to have you back, buddy. Old man.
And before we left, did we it determined that this was all an illusion?
Yes. Yeah, with your glasses, I believe you determined that was all an illusion.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we got all the loot out of his chambers.
And there was
all the
found,
chests were trapped.
Wasn't there a book we found at some point?
I don't remember. You might have found a book up in one of these chambers to the north of you. I would have to go back into the VOD and double check that, though.
Okay.
And the sword that we found in this area, that was just, you said, like, what, a short sword +1?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And was our plan to go down to the Underdark to travel? Or did we nix that plan?
I think that's what
Yeah.
we went with.
Yeah. All right. We're all geared up, rested, ready to go.
Now, like, I hold this short sword. Like, does anyone
Uh,
need a sword?
no. I got my own. I need it.
Oh, you still have the luck blade, don't you?
I have the luck blade. Yeah.
Yeah, Axel, do you need like a one-handed weapon? Other than actually, you have a pretty sick dagger.
Yeah, I
don't
was
you?
gonna say I think Riku, you can use short swords, right? Because you
Yeah,
have
but I don't really.
just well, you just need a backup. Just put it in your bag. Do it now.
I just
I have my
I'm just gonna
rapier.
strap it to. Yeah, I'll just like I don't have any melee weapons other than a plain old dagger.
Keep it, man.
Yeah, as long as you can use
Yeah.
it, then should be good.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the only types of weapons I can use is a short sword.
Yeah, hold
Because you
on,
can
to it,
always
brother.
invest in like upgrades and get like do what I did with my axe and just like make it cooler or something.
Yeah, Raven themify it.
He was happy with his sword, but if something happens, we'll figure it out.
The
Yeah.
good old sun sword.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
who's
Yeah,
got
you got
the
like a pretty OP weapon pretty early.
you got the keys, right? Sir Venom.
Yeah, and I like jingle the key ring that's like on my belt.
All right. So when you open this door, we're gonna have to go through it quick. Cause wait, do we know that one drow got through the door while we were dilly dallying in the Underdark?
I believe you do not know
I think
that.
didn't we kill them all?
Yeah, but
You
like,
did.
so that one drow that was in the jail cells, he snuck through while we were in the Underdark. He like was invisible and just went through. So I was gonna tell everybody to just like rush through and then we'll lock it. But if we don't know that, then I won't say that, and we'll
You could
thought-
deduce enough to be cautious, I would say. The one
Yeah.
thing you do know based on because you and it was you and Sir Venom who went down those stairs already, right?
Yep.
You on the way back, you'll remember there's no way to lock it from the other side. The only lock that exists is currently on the side that you're on. So when you close the door, you're not going to have a way to lock it.
Huh. Okay.
And in fact, make an insight check on that, Axel and Sir Venom, I would say.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, the concept sort of escapes you, Axel, but Sir Venom, it dawns on you that that sort of door is the sort of thing you would find in a prison and is meant to keep something on the other side.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, we killed everything in this area. Do we really need to be super worried about anything coming after us?
Uh,
At this point, I'm always worried. I'm -3 at everything.
I guess the worry is that we would be letting things out from the Underdark into the above ground. But
I think what Riku's or what Sir Venom's trying to say is there's basically no going back once we close that door.
yeah, I mean, I don't care
Yeah, and
about
like
this realm. So
like everyone in this little like shadow realm that we care about is in this room with us. So like, do we really care if we let a bunch of monsters out into the city?
Question: Did we happen to find any teleportation circles here in this realm? Forget.
Not that I remember.
We found the mirror that I wanted to steal. Two of.
You did. You did take both mirrors.
Can't teleport through them though. They're just for talking.
Yep.
Yeah, but we're gonna somehow give one. Oh, we give one to the Raven Queen. It's a later thing. Never mind. Let's go.
You think Misty
Get
Step would
on with
work
it.
through those mirrors? Because technically, I can see through it.
You could test it
Is
if
there
you
no-
want.
Is there no? Yeah, you just teleport to the other room if it worked.
I think that's a question for another time.
yeah, what is this?
But it is an interesting question
What if
nonetheless.
you get lost forever in
Yeah.
the
Then we'd have
unknown
to leave
world?
one of the mirrors behind.
Yeah, but I could get us back and open the
You could
door.
always like you could like dimension door, but that
Yes.
would like burn a pretty high level spell slot
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
just to lock the door behind us.
If it makes it so we're not dead, you know. I like not being dead.
I don't
We-
know. So Adam thinks that we're fine just leaving the door unlocked.
All right.
We have the only set of keys, so no one's gonna like lock us out once we go down.
Yeah.
Riku looks to you all and he's like, the Raven Queen's nice, but I don't know if she'll send me back again. We gotta be careful.
True.
Let's do it.
All right. As you venture together down the steps into the depths of the darkness, you find yourselves once more in the tunnel that Axel and Sir Venom explored a bit of. I've placed your characters into this space, and I can undo what has already been shown, but there's no changes to it. So however you would like to venture forth, let me give you the correct Vincent. And we'll take it from here.
Once we get
There you go.
down, I'd want to warn the party. Be like, me and Axel already went down down this path this way a little bit, and there's like some weird acid melty tentacle monstrosity beast. So be very careful going that way.
Oh, that's lovely. What a nice
Look
welcoming.
squarely at Riku.
Why are you looking at me?
No, just saying, you and Vincent are a little weak in the knees right now. Just be a little careful.
He turns to his helmet and sword. Should I lower my light, perhaps?
I don't think we need that because there's enough of us that need the light to see with.
All right.
It's what?
I
It's me,
guess.
Sir Venom, Riku, and now Axel have night vision. Does Casimir or Rictavio?
Casimir does have night vision. Rictavio does. He's a half elf. Let me double check. I can never
Feels like
remember.
you know, we're gonna be like a beacon down here with that.
Yeah. With anything.
Half elves do have dark vision. Yep. So he's
Yeah.
fine. Well,
Cas-
So it's only
lead on, my boys.
Be Casimir who can see only then, or Vincent?
I can't see.
like
I have a light.
Vincent's the only one
but-
without dark vision.
Just
No,
go.
you have your new Raven pendant that Sir Venom made for you.
Right, that's light though.
Hmm.
We could always
That
we could
would
tie
suck
a
dick.
rope around Vincent and like lead him.
But I mean, like, that would suck for him to not be able to see down here. That would be
Yeah,
awful.
I'm thinking maybe
Yeah, it's scary.
maybe we travel he can take the back. I know he likes being back in the back. So he can have his light in the back and we just travel like 5 feet apart from each other. So we're not like all bunched like in a direct line. We're kind of like the front guy is here and then the second guy would be like 5 feet behind that guy. So that, you know,
Sure.
we can kind of if we are we still going this way like the normal path because I know you're talking about like doing rock making like some kind of stone shortcut or something but
All right. So then I guess the rest of us would like lower our light stuff.
yeah
We can all see.
Vincent, are you gonna keep your torch thing, your Raven torch going?
I guess if that's the plan.
Like, I think I could dim my light shit to basically be like just like around me essentially.
And then
I'll have
I'm
to double
gonna
check
I'm gonna
that,
go up to
but
Vincent
I think that's right.
and
Pretty good.
like take and I'm gonna go up to Vincent and touch one of his arrows and cast the light cantrip on it. That way, if we get into a fight, he can shoot like one torch arrow, so you can see like what he's shooting at.
Okay.
that's not bad.
Like a flare.
I figure, yeah, because I figure like you can see just around you, but like you're a long range guy, so
That's so
this
it'll
way you
be
can,
like a
shoot.
yeah. You just have your bow
Yeah, like a
ready, and
flare,
it's just on the
exactly like
tip.
a
It's
flare.
just on the tip of your arrow. Then you just shoot it at where you want it to be planted.
Get on.
And
Like
can you
like
guys give me an
Zelda
actual
stuff.
marching order if you have a moment? And
You
and
sure you want to be in
include
front like that?
Casimir and Rictavio as well.
Yeah, put them in front of me. I'll take the back. Tank.
Something like that.
Cool. Then we'll retain this marching order as you venture forth into this space. Axel, you do know that around the bend there are some sort of black tentacles emanating from what appears to be a black pool of something. But the tunnel does continue off up to the the northwest.
Okay.
Riku would say, "Hey, before we go further, maybe we should connect telepathically."
Oh, excellent idea.
All right.
So we sit and spend 10 minutes, connecting our minds to each other.
You guys are telepathically linked, and I assume it's all 6 of you. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep. The first thing.
Here we go. Proper exploration. Riku says in
Everybody,
the Hermos mind.
We don't know what's down here, fellas. So let's try to be a little quiet, almost stealthy.
I see we are stepping in, friend.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll one. Hopefully.
Oh no.
Wow, I rolled terrible.
Healthy.
Are we doing
Yeah.
stealth checks or something?
Yeah,
Well,
if you're trying to be stealthy while going forward. So what's the average of that? 14 plus.
Hold on, I gotta roll. Oh, I did. -3, 10.
Not too good.
So 10, a 10, a 4. All right, so it's somewhere above a 10 basically, but it's not high above a 10 for your average. Okay, you guys continue to move forward, and actually I will roll for Rudolph and for Casimir.
Could roll 20s and save us.
They're not bad, actually. They are not heavily armored, actually, as you sort of glance at them. Like Rudolf Van Richten is wearing not fancy clothes, but nicer clothes per usual, surgeon outfit, and the others. Casimir is wearing his same traveling cloak as before. As you round the bend, Axel, you do continue to see the tentacles made of some sort of blackish ink, ooze, some sort of black viscous substance slapping at the stone, creating the pockmarks that you see before you. It does seem to be eating away at the stone. And let me just double check to see that your vantage point's good enough. Yeah. So you can see basically what's there right now.
okay. So I see the tentacles. What do we do about this? Do we try to just go by them? Because I feel like they're gonna grab you at us, and we're gonna roll some deck saves.
Should we see I feel like we're in the Underdark. Maybe they're sensitive to light.
If I peek
Try
around the corner,
tossing,
can I also see them?
Yeah. You can see what Axel sees basically.
You just
And,
grabs rock and
shining the
throws
light on it
throws it
isn't
over here.
Yeah, shining the light on it doesn't change what you see. Axel, you don't see the tentacles retract from the light or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna try to throw a rock, have it bounce in front of them, see if they grab at it.
All right, let's switch spots.
Yeah, I might have gone mute by accident or something.
No, I'm still here. You throw a rock
Okay.
at it. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
for it.
What am I rolling?
That would just be. Go ahead and roll an athletics check. That's probably the closest.
Dirty 20.
That's pretty good. You throw a rock at it. You're aiming for one of the tentacles in particular.
No, just like in front of it on the ground to see if it like goes and grabs at it.
Okay. You throw it. Nothing reacts to it. None of the tentacles like snatch at it, either in midair or on the ground. They continue to sort of waver in the air, meandering, sometimes randomly slapping down onto the stone, leaving a bit of a singe mark on the obsidian and granite. But other than that, there's no change.
Just hear Riku saying everyone's mind's eye. Hey, it doesn't seem like they're grabbing at stuff. Might be all right. It's like let's go back to our order and proceed.
Okay. See how far I can get before if it starts to react. So I guess I'll get to like here. It still doesn't like react to me.
Nope, not at all.
Okay. Then I would try to run as fast as I can, past it, try to get, clear of it. So maybe I guess like right here to sprint to this spot.
Okay. Go ahead and move your character,
Sprint.
and Yep. I'll actually give you a view of this side because you pass by the tentacles without issue, and in fact, let me just give you a full view of what you ran by as you did that.
Instead of running, Riku's gonna calmly walk and like stare down the tentacles, just like ready to fucking Misty Step at any moment if he needs to.
Sure, Riku, as you do that, rocks fall and you die. No, you are able to calmly walk past the tentacles without issue. They do seem to sort of waver in the air, not towards you or your general direction or Axel or anything of that nature. And they continue to sort of just do their thing, sometimes slapping the stone and singeing the ground.
Like-
Axel. No, keep going. Go, sorry.
So you see Riku look across the room and sort of like wave you over.
I guess Sir Venom would also kind of briskly walk by, like watching the
Brisk.
thing.
Everyone has their own approach.
It's like a power walk.
Axel, as you continue down the tunnel, you do notice something here in this spot, and it is a plaque. That there is a plaque at this point in some sort of language, a metallic plaque with like block lettering on it.
So like I don't know the language. It's just
As you approach it and try to read it, you don't recognize the language. That's right.
okay, we got words here. Can't read
All
'em.
right, all right. Sir Venom steps up to it and does the comprehend language helmet, does it let me identify the language or just read it?
It just lets you read it, I think.
So this is
The
at the end.
bottleneck,
This is
guys.
at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, let's
Yes,
just-
and then it
let's
turns
move.
to the north. Sorry, and I can
Alright,
open that
I'll
up for
move
you
up.
if you like sort of poke
I'll-
your head around.
Okay, I'll go
go-
forward a little bit.
I'll go with you so you can read it.
Yeah, you get it like pushing at Riku, like, come on, keep going.
Get
And I'd,
smaller,
place my
man.
place my hands on the plaque and read what it says.
Axel, and you'll see quite a bit of this, right? And I will give you the
God.
text. I will read the text first, and then I will give it to you. But it says, "This place is a message and a part of a system of messages. Sending this message was important to us. We considered ourselves a powerful culture. This place is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here. Nothing valued is here. What is here was dangerous and repulsive to us. This message is a warning about danger. The danger is in a particular location. It increases towards a center. The center of danger is here, of a particular size and shape below us. The danger is still present in your time as it was in ours. The danger is to the body and it can kill. The danger is unleashed only if you substantially disturb the place physically. The place is best shunned and left uninhabited."
Very ominous.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of danger here, but I like look over at Axel and be like, on the bright side, it's all bodily danger, so probably no wisdom saves.
Yeah, I think. You think the danger is these tentacles? Because I think I see more of them.
Is there gonna be some type of giant eldritch tentacle beast that we're gonna have to slay?
And
How
Or
far
let's
can you
go
see,
make it
Axel?
this thing is 60 feet.
Oh, let me give you more range then. That's my
I will
bad.
double check.
No, I believe you. I trust you on that. So you can see that there's another tunnel up ahead, and you can see that the tunnel sort of like backs into like another sort of like black pit of ink or ooze or whatever it is that these tentacles are emanating out of.
Okay. I guess I would try to get by these tentacles, but without touching them. It sounded like that plaque said something about like don't disturb. I mean, if it's their venom, like
They don't
told,
Substantially.
disturb their physically.
yeah. So if I just like kind of, went through them without touching them, I feel
Sure.
like that would be what I would do.
These tentacles, they do move and waver in such a way that you're going to have to time your movement through this space a little bit in such a way where you dodge, duck, weave, dive,
Mhm.
dodge to make it through.
Yeah, so what kind of roll we talking for that? What kind of?
I would say an
If we
acrobatics roll.
if we watch
Okay.
them for a little while, are we able to like to discern a pattern to their movement? Like, do they follow any type of
Ooh.
like tentacle A goes and then tentacle C goes,
That might
or
help if you
does it
sit
all
there
just
for a
seem like
second.
random?
Make an investigation check if you'd like, Sir Venom. It will take you a minute to do so. Push up on.
It's like when
these
you're
keys.
playing a game and you're just trying to figure out the pathing of the NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems truly random from what you can tell, which is maybe
Well,
the worst
good
part.
luck, Axel.
Do they
Means it's alive.
move quick, or is it like, if I just like,
Sometimes, but
oh, so just
especially when they slap down onto the stone, I would
just
say they
totally
seem to move
random, not
quick.
just where they
Yeah.
move, but how they work. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind
Well,
of like why Riku tested them with the rock.
yeah, unless anybody's
And-
got an idea, I'm just gonna go for it.
That's all
I would
got, man.
also, I'll give you like a drawing, just like a general outline of like where they're like slapping down. It is, I want to say, I'll just give you a purple outline. It's sort of like all this space that you're going to have to get through.
All right.
All right,
I
so you'd like
roll.
to attempt
acrobatics.
to go for it.
14.
All right, Axel, you get to this spot and you think you're about to make it through without any issues.
Mhm.
When suddenly you feel a tentacle slap your back. I will let you pass through, but I would need you to please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
What'd you roll? Sorry, I'm just-
25. 25.
25. All right, good enough. You only be taking half damage. You will take, however, 4d6, so half of this, and it will be acid damage, and then you will also take 2d8 psychic damage. So that will
this-
be a total of 21 points of damage. So however you'd like to have that up.
Okay. Can I use uncanny dodge in situations like this, or is that just combat?
No, I think you can use uncanny dodge. I think that's fine.
Okay. So then half for passing the check, and then half for dodging.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay, so 21, it's 22, 11, so 6. Okay. Good luck, fellas.
I would actually say it would be evasion for you in this instance, but we didn't do a saving throw, but it's the same concept. So
Okay, cool.
who else would like to pass through? You do see Axel's back sort of smattered with some of the tentacle acid, which seems to burn away some of his shirt, jacket, whatever he's wearing there.
Riku Misty steps through this.
Ooh.
All right, Riku, as you misty step through, please give me a charisma saving throw.
Damn.
Uh,
You think you're so slick?
and that's -3, so 12.
Oh, gotcha. You are grabbed out of whatever arcane force allows you to pass through the space, and then shunted. But the acid does hit you ever so slightly. You're automatically going to be half damaged because of the Misty Step. But then the failure, so you needed I would say you needed a 14, funny enough, to be able to do this. So in this instance, it's going to be 18 points of damage, 12 will be acid, 6 will be psychic. So then cut that in half, so 9 points of damage.
Doke.
Who else would
I
like
bet
to
him just
step
like
up?
sees Riku get snatched out of his teleporting. And it's just like, oh shit. And you keep saying that the tentacles are slapping down. Does that mean like up
Yes.
by the ceiling? Like they're not slapping up to like hit the ceiling?
They are not slapping up to hit the ceiling. That's correct.
Okay.
Vincent's gonna do some cartwheels through. When you guys are all
Alright.
done.
So and how much like is there like a clear space? Like if I flew up and stood on the ceiling and like walked by, like went through this way on the ceiling, and like kind of crouched.
So the ceiling is a
like,
little
opposite
taller
ground?
in some of these. Yeah, the ceiling is a little taller in some of these interiors than in the tunnels. In this cavern, it's about 12 feet up in some places. I think you could probably successfully do that. I'd give you advantage on being able to pass through without being touched by the tentacles if that's something you would like to do. If you're trying to use the
Okay.
like spider, if you're using the
Yeah, my spider
spider,
boots.
So it looked like I could have
Yeah.
flown over this.
Yeah,
You know,
apparently if
yeah.
you gotta look around a little bit.
I just assume cave means not. But I guess we're in Underdark, so it's different.
Yeah, so like I said, I'd fly up and to the spider slippers. Would they let me like like belly crawl along the ceiling, or do I have to be like have my feet touching? So slippers, it doesn't say. It just says climbing speed equal to walking speed. It can move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings. So if I could like belly crawl to avoid these things, I would do that to see if I could avoid getting hit.
Okay, you get advantage.
All right. And it's what, acrobatics? Is a
There we go.
DM on mute?
Oh,
I
Oh,
lost
there it
internet
is.
temporarily.
damn.
You got muted from the internet.
Yeah. Sorry, I was saying the slippers let you grab onto the ceiling. They do not let you change gravity. So you can't use your hands to like crawl in that way. You can sort of like bring yourself up. It's still going to be a check, and it's just going to be a check at advantage. So an athletics
Okay.
or sorry, an acrobatics check.
All right, here we go. 18.
All right, that's good enough to get through. You do nearly become struck by several of these. Right at the last moment, one lashes out unexpectedly, and it will only do half of half damage. So that's going to be, what is that? It'll be like 9 points of damage.
Okay. I like drop down from the ceiling, land next to Riku, and start like plucking out some of my some of the feathers that got burned with the acid damage. Be like, those motherfucking tentacles. And telepathically tell the rest of the party to be super duper careful because these things are bastards.
And just like clearing the space ahead that Axel can see. Um, Vincent, you said you were going to do an acrobatics check to get through as well?
Yeah, I got a nat 20 plus 8.
Oh, hell
Okay.
yeah. In that case, you're not going to end up being hurt at all. You see Vincent do basically like it turns into a montage of him doing like a heist laser dance, basically. And he sort of slips through the tentacles, at one point going sideways into his shell, both arms tucking in. No problems getting across the tentacle space. That said, your friends are going to have to do their own checks for this. And Rudolf Van Richten will go first. He also got a natural 20. He's going to study it for a moment and just sort of shrug and say, I don't know, it appears random, and then walk through completely unscathed. Kazimir Velikov is much less lucky. He will be getting halfway through when he is grabbed by the tentacles, and he is restrained by them. And he's going to take full damage. Being down one arm is clearly at a disadvantage to him at this moment in time. So he is being hurt by the tentacles, and he is currently incapacitated.
Poor guy. Should help him.
We gotta move on, guys.
Casimir. So I guess would I be able to like? Is it just one tentacle that's grappling him?
Yeah, I would say it's like one tentacle.
All right. So I would try to aim for that tentacle and try to hit it with a firebolt.
Okay. Let's see.
With a nat 1.
Yeah, you actually. I'm just gonna roll something for that. Go ahead and roll
I
damage.
accidentally hit Casimir. It accidentally hit Casimir
do.
right in the face.
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, and
He has-
almost max damage.
He's now
Damn.
taking 52 points of damage.
Damn.
No, and plus my radiant, so 32 from me altogether.
Okay, he has taken 58 points of damage. Casimir is bloodied. He's looking very rough. Help me! Help! He'll make a roll to get out, just to see if he can get out of this.
got
He
this,
does
bro.
not escape.
Here, Riku, say, you got this, man.
He only rolled
I
a
kinda
10 total.
I kind
Is
of
there
cringe
anything
after I hit
else?
him in the face with my firebolt. And I'd be like, Vincent, you're a much better shot than I am. Maybe you try to hit that tentacle.
Yep, Vincent turns and takes a shot.
We're gonna
Okay.
completely disregard the warning that we just read.
Well, we gotta save our guy, right? Can we just pull him out?
You could go in and attempt to if you'd like.
Um,
Do you want Axel to go
Yeah.
in?
you're strong enough, but
Pretty bad. It's bad news in there, though.
what can I do? An acrobatics check?
Yeah.
Go in and grab him.
Yeah, you could do that.
Before Vincent does that, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, blessings of the Raven Queen with you, and cast guidance on him.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics check, and you get a plus d4 to that. So a 20 right now because of the -3.
21.
I mean, a 21's pretty good. You slip through. You're not going to be taking any damage at the moment. How are you untethering him? Like, what are you doing to get rid of the grasp of the tentacle around him?
I'm just gonna like grab onto him and try to time a pull like you're playing with a dog, and like I'm assuming the thing's still like grabbing it and moving it around, and try to like time a good pull. I'm not very
Okay.
strong, but I'm gonna try to.
All
You know,
right. He's going to be helping. He's going to be pulling with you. So go ahead and make an athletics check at advantage. So a 10.
Yeah.
He is still stuck. Sort of has him wrapped. It's sort of like wrapped around him. He is going to attack it with his sword.
I'm gonna think to my. I'm gonna
He
yell
misses.
to what's his Axel to pull me. Axel, give me a pull.
And I'd guide Axel as he walked by me.
Okay.
Nice.
Give him a smack on the butt.
All right. So I gotta
Good
come
game.
Go get him, Tiger.
in. All right. I step in the zone.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for stepping in the zone to be
Step
able to
in the
dodge
What?
the tentacles.
W-
Acrobatics again.
Acrobatics. Okay. Ooh, not bad. 19.
That's pretty good.
Good,
You will
damn
be
good.
taking only a little bit of damage. And it's going to be half of this. So 8 points of damage. And you can have that again for 4.
Okay. Cool. All right.
And then an athletics roll.
Athletics, huh?
And you can pull it. You can do this at advantage as well.
Okay.
It's like a train of people pulling now. Oh my god.
I'm trying not to pull anybody's arm off.
Yeah. This time you don't, but you do all spill into this like safe zone over here. Casimir is ungrappled at this point. You guys are all on the other side of it. The tentacles are slapping at his feet like where they were moments before, but he looks very hurt. You can see acid burns on him. He's shaking, holding his head and his side where the tentacles wrapped around him. Let's keep going. And as he like sort of pushes through ahead of you and he sees more tentacles up ahead, what the fuck?
Yeah, looks like it gets worse, boys.
Yeah. Hey Ricky, you got any healing spells that you can use to help your boy out, or do you want me to?
Yeah, let's check him actually. He does have some healing spells. He can use
Riku looks to the dude who just got fucked him is like, hey, rub some dirt in it. Gives him a thumbs up and casts healing word on him.
okay.
So he's gonna get 8 points back.
Alright, so he's got 30 of 80 hit points left. Rictavia will cast a 4th level Cure Wounds.
Yeah, that's
So
what I was
he'll
going
give
for.
him
Instead of using like the player spell slots.
11. Let me just reroll one of these.
I don't really use my first level spells on much anyway, so
So he's gonna get 25 health back from that actually. So he will have 55 of 80. So he's actually not bloodied anymore. That's pretty good.
very good.
Oh, thanks, Rictavio. Appreciate it. Sort of pats him on the back. No problem, no problem. Oh, what the hell? More of these tentacles.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to go investigate that dead end just to see what's up?
Maybe not me, Riku says.
So I don't know. Maybe it's like a fake dead end, or I don't know. Yeah. See if it's like.
You want
See what the
to
deal
poke around
is.
in there?
Yeah, I guess I'll poke around,
Poking.
investigate things.
Go for it.
With a 15.
You think that at one point in time there was a collapse in the tunnels here. You see a small acid burn, and it looks like there's a tunnel collapse probably in this space here.
Okay. If I like, tap at the rocks and kind of like try to listen, am I able to guess about how far away, like how thick the cave-in is?
Yeah, it's probably about 5 feet, somewhere in that range.
Okay.
Uh,
But you also mentioned that there was acid on the rocks too.
Just it was like where the tentacles probably had touched that area at one point in time and burned some of it away.
Okay. So I turned like the rest of the boys and like telepathically say, like, I think I could tunnel through to like a tunnel on the other side of this right here, but there's a like point to the acid. Like I can't say for sure that it'll be an improvement.
Yeah.
Riku's like, hold on, I got another idea before you do that. And how much of this can we see so far?
Trying to see. So Axel can see all of it. So what I've been sort of like showing here is what Axel can see. Let's see. Yeah, so you guys can see all that, right? Yeah.
What you thinking, Riku?
I'm thinking I might put a
We knew
wall
it
of
was gonna
fire
be
on these
dangerous,
fucking
but is
tentacles to
this,
try to prevent them from whacking us as we go by. Or something, I don't know.
Once you piss them off,
Kinda-
if you did that,
I don't care. I don't want to get hit with that fucking poison. That shit hurts, dog.
since we're talking telepathically, do you want to can one person go ahead a little bit and see if the tentacles continue, you know?
Oh yeah, they're like slapping all over that space. It's gonna be difficult to pass through, and I can give you this sort of space again. It will be difficult to pass through like any of this.
So maybe try to make a tunnel.
yeah. I feel like either we do Riku's thing or Sir Venom's thing. Sir Venom's thing is a gamble, but it could pay off like really good.
Yeah, I think Riku's thing could backfire like pretty spectacularly if we like piss off all the tentacles and they like start coming after us.
True.
So, if you were to make a tunnel, would it stay up? Like, what's the?
Well, it's
How long would it
stone
be?
shaped, so it would be like ornate stone tunnel with hieroglyphics of the party in various heroic poses on the walls.
Pretty dope.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like it. Yeah.
All right. Oh, or actually, is like a mole one of the animals that Find Familiar can take?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, because I have I don't have it out, but Umbra.
Oh yeah,
Umbra's
I got
just
him.
it's just a familiar. Oh, so I can, if I use the spell slot to cast it again, I can switch it to a mole and just have it like, you know, go through this debris and see what's on the other side.
Sure, if
Or
you want to do that, we can try to do that.
or should we just go for it and build the tunnel?
I mean, if you whatever you're thinking, man. You want to run the show over there?
Surely
All right, fuck it, yeah.
yeah.
We'll mole it up.
Okay. Umbra gets turned into a mole using the Find Familiar ritual, and as he shifts, his little top hat shows up momentarily and then disappears because he realizes, oh, that's going to be hard to dig with. Go ahead and roll me a d8.
Holy moly!
Are we just digging off the map? That's,
Maybe.
that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Umbra is actually pretty good at this. And Umbra will dig into a spot about 6 or 7 feet through into a new area that you can see through Umbra's eyes. He is very close to some tentacles slapping around, but he seems maybe okay for the moment. But there is a pocket here with more tentacles and blacky ink sort of viscous liquid.
Okay, and it's just a pocket. Like there's no other passageways or fallen like debris. It doesn't look it doesn't look like the tunnel continues on this side or anything.
Correct. Not that you can see.
All right, well it's a good thing I had Mole Umbro check it out. I'd recall Umbra the Mole.
Okay.
And then tell the rest of the boys, be like, well, I don't think the stone tunnel is gonna work out. It's just an empty cavern with more tentacles on the other side of this.
Okay, so it's a dead end to a dead end. Great.
I'm wondering, Riku's like, you can't create water right now, can you?
I can.
Can you maybe see what how these things react to water? I'm curious if that does anything. Instead of, if we're not going to use fire, let's try water. Riku
Let's
says.
wait before he does that. Would that burn like another spell slot? Because I feel like we're just.
It would.
All right, let me.
Or
Let-
we could just like throw a flask of water on it.
Yeah, Axel will be the guinea pig and just go through it.
Okay.
With acrobatics.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay, acrobatics. Fuck. Okay.
That's pretty good. You're not going to take any damage at all. Where would you like to be in particular as you get through?
Like right here.
Okay. Here, let me open up that space for you so you can see what's going on. As you sort of dance through this cavern, you can see that there is quite a large opening that is a safe space in this direction.
Did it seem like I might have a better time if I were to fly in my room? Like after I saw someone else flying or whatever around these tentacles?
Make an investigation check.
Nat 20, but minus 3.
No, that's all good. I think it's going to be difficult for you to fly through there regardless. They still shoot up at times. And flight won't give you advantage as sticking on the ceiling would, I would say. Even if you get really close to the ceiling, you're still going to have your legs dangling on your broom, for instance. I don't know. It's just not the most opportune use of flight, I would say.
Okay. Well, then Riku's going to, before he goes through this, hold on, let me see. Now I'm curious. Boots do anything for me? I don't know. Do I think my boots would actually help me here? My boots is speed. If I just double my speed trying to go through this.
I would say that would help you. Yeah, I would say it would give you advantage on your roll through this.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Hey, even with the -3, you make it through in such a speedy way where at one moment it looks like a tentacle is going to hit you, but you slip through too fast for it. So you can place yourself wherever you'd like, Riku.
Okay.
Casimir's like, oh, not again. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Is anyone either going to tell him to do something or do something for him? Go first. How would you guys like to traverse this?
I am going to give him guidance.
Okay.
Riku would say, here, how about this? And like grab a rope and then put it on his mage hand and then try to have his mage hand pass through this with the rope.
Yeah. Are you having the mage hand like go along the ground or something, or like how are you doing that in particular?
Yeah, staying really low, just like trying to drag it to him.
All right. I will say that for the moment, the mage hand has made it through. Go ahead and just roll a d8 for me.
8. 7.
Okay, it's all good for now. None of the tentacles have struck it. He goes, all right, not a bad idea, and he picks it up and he actually like wraps it around his one arm, and you can see
Yep.
that he's got like a pretty good grip on it. All right, I'm gonna I'm
And then
gonna
you see
go.
Riku like hand the rest of the rope to Axel, and like Riku grabs the front of it. And he's like, just in case he fucks up, we'll yank him through.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm standing here in case anybody gets stuck and I can just pull them out.
So he gets a 22, all things considered. He's gonna be okay in this instance, and he's gonna be over here with you. Oh, thank you,
just,
thank
like,
you both.
Yeah, we yank him through. Riku just like catches him. He's like, "Hey, you're good this time, right?" Just like brushes him off.
Yeah, all good. All good. Actually, can you scratch my back? I can't reach it now that I only have one arm. He's like trying to indicate a spot on his back.
See Riku kind of like sigh and just be like, I wouldn't do this for anyone, just anyone. Just like he scratches him.
Oh,
He
so much
used
better.
his real hand too, not even his mage hand.
Yeah, I thought about casting Mage Hands.
I think Riku's got a crush on someone.
No, I thought about just like, oh, which would be, I don't know, whatever, fuck it.
Oh, all right. Let me see what I can do.
And then you see him just kind of like look at his hand, go ew, and just like wipe it on his shirt after.
I'm gonna go last so that I can give guidance to everyone that goes through.
Oh, okay. So Rudolph Van Richten will have guidance then. Hopefully this is a good roll. 10. So he's not going to be grappled, but he is going to take a bunch of damage. All right. He does get through, but he's like, oh, God. I can see why that hurts so badly, Cass. And you can see he's like wiping the inky black sort of oozy stuff off of him as he makes it to the other side. Vincent and I guess Vincent, you want to go, or sorry, Sir Venom, you want to go last. So Vincent, do you want to roll?
I got a 17, and then I took guidance, which I got a 4, and then -3. My -3, that's 18.
Okay. So you will take half damage. Let's see how this lands. So 12 points of damage from that. And then Sir Venom.
Yep. So I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna like flap my wings and like jump up and invert myself to land on the ceiling, and try to
Okay.
like just skirt around the corner here real quick.
Yep. Go ahead and roll for advantage because you're like walking up on the ceiling. A little bit out of range, but. Ooh.
I can't give guidance to myself, can I?
No, you cannot. You are going to take. Let's see. That is going to be 15 points of damage. I rolled pretty low.
Yeah, I was gonna say 15 seems pretty low. So I flip back down and land, but around the guys, and just take a few more singed feathers from my wings. Be like, God damn it, I'm gonna run out of feathers at this point.
And you have all made it through this space. You do see this sort of inky black pool with these tentacles, sort of like. It's almost like something, as you study it a little bit longer, it's almost like as if there were like an octopus like trying to drag itself along further, and it's seems to be progressing the ink into these areas that it singes. So if it singes through this space, it will join and the ink will expand, you suspect. It's a rather terrifying sight, all things considered. You actually expect that the drow probably had a hard time getting through here too.
So let's make sure that we get all this this inky stuff off ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Imagine a tentacle like bursting from one of our like chests.
No.
It's like not a bad idea, and prestidigitation on himself and then everyone else just to get it off. Get us nice and clean.
Yeah, press to digitize me.
Yeah. After cleaning yourselves up, would you like to venture forward, deeper in?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And
Resume
Axel,
order.
you can see that the tunnel seems to go up on ahead
Oh.
and end in this section. And so
Huh.
go ahead and let me think about this. Should we do this now or should we?
And that's the
let me do one
Underdark.
thing?
Take a quick break.
Yeah, let's take our break. Let's take our break now. We travel onwards into the depths of the Underdark. There are no light sources. There is only a tunnel downwards, deeper and deeper. You try to keep your bearings for a while, but after several hours of travel in this fashion, with offshoots only bringing you to dead ends, you continue onwards until finally you come to a flattened zone. In this area, in this flattened tunnel, you can see that it expands into a cavern up ahead, one with a single opening and space. And actually, I think I actually probably have a picture for this if you give me a moment. It opens into a space that is very clearly the path forward because there are a pair of doors. Let's see what this says. The remains of mold-covered broken wagons and barrels languish in what appears to be a large foyer. A humanoid skeleton remains, lies strewn about, their swords and armor bent and rusted. Something gleams next to the bodies, propped along the northern wall. Double doors show you this space. And in particular, you can see that there are doors on the east, northeast, and southeast walls that appear rusted shut, and a semicircular chamber that opens in the southwest wall. Looks like there might be something containing some sort of shrine in this space. Let me expand the map. Let me, oops, I thought I copied you guys over. Let me swap back to the other map, copy you, and then we'll get this going again.
And while we were traveling, would I be able to like use my perception to try to like map out the paths we've taken so far?
You can attempt to do so. Yeah, that's not an issue.
And try to get like a map going so we don't get like super lost.
Yeah. Make a perception check for that, and let's see what you come up with.
20.
Yeah, it's simultaneously easy and difficult. It's easy because there's really no other places to go. In regards to the surface where you think you are, it's a bit of an unknown. You think you've been moving northward in general, but overall, it's a little unclear. You have been coming from, now that you're on this map, you have been coming from the east here, or sorry, the west. And so that was the direction you were coming from. Let me just expand the map a little bit better. All right. And there's a door right here, just to the east of you. And then there is also a door to the southeast of you that I sort of described there. It does appear that there's some sort of room down to the southwest around the corner, to the south of Vincent.
Riku looks to Axel, makes a face. He's like, doors. Is it
Yeah, looks like we
living
got
here.
door, and door.
We got 3 doors.
Huh.
Looks like it's another door episode, boys.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, and there's a cart right there that I'll show you as well. But there's like a broken down cart and stuff.
So I guess people are living?
You mentioned something gleaming.
Yeah. Let me double check where that is. Let me bring you all back in this area a little bit.
I think he was describing over here or something.
There's actually something gleaming by one of the bodies. Northern part of the chamber. So there are gleams. In fact, you can see there's these sort of red gleams here and here over by the bodies.
Because I'd investigate one of the gleams to see what is making the gleam.
What the
Yeah,
heck
you're
is
gonna-
that?
You're going to have to get closer, so I'm just going to put you up here to be able to see. You can see all these like dead bodies, humanoids with some sort of rusted, broken armor on them. They are rubies. As you get closer, you can see them pretty clearly.
Ooh, hey
Uh,
guys, free rubies.
I'm also wondering how tall is the ceiling here?
Yeah, the ceilings here are. Let's see. Ceilings are. The walls are rocky, jagged, and uneven. The ceilings are 20 feet high, actually, with stalactites occasionally jutting down every few feet. So you could fly through here if you'd like.
Worth noting.
I
High
guess
ceiling.
I'd gather up the rubies.
Okay. As you go and you collect the first ruby, I would need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, it's a trap. 13.
Okay. That is going to be a failure, and you are going to take 12d8 lightning damage.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Riku's gonna show. Were you curious how they're all dead?
The dice are still shifting on my screen. They need to just settle.
Oof.
All right, 48
48.
points of damage,
I don't think.
which is
that's how
actually
they
under the
settled.
average.
Yeah.
So as you reach down and you touch one to pick it up, you are immediately just zapped, and you are thrown backwards from it.
Ouch. And I like stand up, still like electrifying.
You
That
can
looks
see the
painful.
sort of
Think
the
the think
lightning
the
sort of
rubies
like arcing across it too.
think the rubies might be trapped, boys.
I think so
Just-
too, friend.
Just a hunch.
Yeah. Let's
And
just,
then I'd use my fancy cure wounds on myself.
Oh, nice.
3d8 plus 3.
let's assume everything's trapped.
So 3, 3, 3, 3.
Gotcha.
And I'm still pretty low. So I guess while we investigate this area and look at the doors, I'm assuming we'll spend like at least a minute checking out this room. I am going to cast Aura of Vitality
Okay.
to get a whole bunch of hit points back.
Done and done.
So let's see, it's 10 rounds a minute. Is that how it works?
Yes. Yep.
Alright, so 20d6.
Riku's been leads over to Axel. It's like we've been here for 5 minutes.
Did you say 20d6?
Yeah, this is my my super awesome out of combat healing spell.
20.
You know, we could take a short rest. So he's gonna yell.
20.
Let's see, and then 1, 2, 3 ones. So I don't want to re-roll those. I'll just add the 3.
Yeah.
What 71 hit points back?
Pretty good. Rudolph Van Richten, as you're doing this, he's sort of like looking around. This door is ever so slightly open. It's just ever so slightly cracked right here. And he sort of looks in the other direction. He goes, "Hold up. I think I see blood down there. Something." And he sort of points down towards this puddle of red.
Everybody, be on alert. Ready positions.
Can we peek if this is like a jar? Can we peek through it?
Yeah, you can a little bit. I'll give you a little bit of a view. There is another door across the way, and it looks like there's another passage to the north in there.
Okay. Turn back. There's another door past this door.
Hmm. Double door.
I guess we should go check out that blood pool.
Yeah. So the blood pool's through this double door or
South.
Down
The
to
south.
down to the
down
south.
south? Oh, okay. Oh, is that red?
So
See a little bit of red
Kinda
sticking through.
slowly and
Yeah.
stealth. Actually, Axel, you go first. You're.
All right, you want to roll
I
stealth?
just took a lightning bolt to my face.
Do some stealth.
Let me give you some view here of what you can see on the ground, Axel. Oops, wrong tool. So you can see that there is. Oh, stupid thing. There we go. Nope, come on. You can see that there is a dead body on the ground and quite a bit of blood around it. This room actually looks to be a bit of a shrine. Semicircular chamber forms a natural alcove. Shelves carved into the wall from floor to ceiling hold small, repulsive items, including bloody baubles, shriveled fingers, and idols carved from bone. Two figures appear dead on the ground as you come around the corner.
Okay. Guess we'll check to see how fresh the blood is.
These fellas look
Yeah.
like they had a bad time.
Indeed, they do. They appear slashed and stabbed by daggers, if you had to guess. And the blood isn't warm, but they've not been dead for any more than a day, if you had to guess.
Okay. What is the ground dirt?
Yeah, the ground in this space is.
You would have told Riku about that lady, right?
Are you asking me or are you asking Axel?
Axel or whoever was fighting her.
The lady, like the drow?
Yeah, the drow.
Yeah, oh yeah, I would have told you about that. Yeah.
It's
well,
rough
after-
stone, by the way. It's not dirt. It's going to be a rough stone floor.
Okay, so I wouldn't leave footprints or whatever. No tracks.
After seeing like these bodies,
Okay.
like they're relatively fresh, Riku would just sort of like kind of grab his spectacles and then kind of like look around the room and then like look back here just to double check there's no one like invisible like on our tails like right now.
Yeah. Nobody at the moment. How long does that last?
It's only like a once a day thing, so
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah, you are currently alone, is what I would say.
Can you guys
Alright.
hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Headset just died. Just switch over.
Gotcha.
So I've been able to hear for the past few minutes.
Oh,
well, you
sorry.
sound like shit now.
Jeez. Well, we found these two dead bodies, and they appear to be, I think it said a day, like a day old. They've been here for
Yeah,
a day.
about a day old, I would
Yeah.
say.
And there's no tracks or nothing that we can
You
easily
make
see.
an investigation check.
All right.
Look for evidence.
Ooh, rolled a 1.
Yeah, it's really difficult to tell. I mean, one, you're not experienced at moving around in the Underdark. You don't know how much dust is normal versus not. You also just don't see anything that catches your eye. You're also constantly looking around for danger.
This looks like a workroom of some sort.
A shrine. Sorry, this is a shrine.
I'm trying
Can you
to.
tell of what deity?
Yeah. Are there any like symbols, markings?
Yeah, the floor-to-ceiling shelves carved into the walls hold repulsive items including bloody baubles, shriveled fingers, and idols carved from bone. If you want, Sir Venom, you can make a religion check.
24.
Yeah, that's pretty good. This is definitely a shrine to Lolth, the demon goddess of spiders and drow.
Spiders.
Spider,
That's familiar.
there's a spider cult somewhere in here. Are there bite marks of any type on the dead bodies?
No, it looks like dagger stabs.
Okay. I kind of like put my head on my chin, like, well, the fangs of a big enough spider could look like dagger stabs. Maybe it's just a giant spider.
I try to jiggle this door handle with my mage hand to see if the door's open.
Yeah, the door's open if you wish to push them open. You want me to
Yeah.
expose that area?
Yeah, push it open with my mage hand.
So you see several things, Riku, as you push it open and you sort of look around the corner there. There's another dead body in what appears to be some sort of magic circle. You do see that there's space to the north and south in this area. The door creaks open. It is like a sort of creak as it pushes open with your mage hand.
He's gonna yell back, "Shit! Another dead body in a magic circle. This isn't looking good, boys."
By yell, he means in his mind.
Yeah, in my mind.
Riku screams at the top of his lungs. What type of magic circle, Riku? You know,
The sacrificial type. I think we might have better
Like-
look down this way.
I don't want to.
What about that door, Axel? How's that looking?
We'll see if this door is locked.
That door to the south is not locked. Sorry, I was checking my notes. That will open if you push it open.
Yeah, I push it open.
And it opens into a pretty large space. And you can see quite a bit here. There's a passage to the north and there's a passage to the south. There's another door to the south. Let me show you where that is. There's a door to the south there that you can see. And around the corner, you can't really see back and around the corner this way as of yet.
Okay. We'll see what Sir Venom's doing with that dead body, I guess.
All right. Oh, Sir Venom, as you walk into that room,
Oh,
let's see. Do something here. You see quite a bit. So you can see down into the space below, and you can see quite a bit of what's going on above, which opens into another set of passages. And let me just double check your line of sight here. Yeah. How far is your dark vision?
60 feet.
Okay. You can see what appears to be a table to the northeast where there's blood and viscera and shredded body parts all around the chairs, on the table, around the table. But let's stick to this room as well for a moment. You see a magic circle. It is a summoning circle. It's pretty clearly a summoning circle between the candles and the scrolls. You see abyssal written on one of the scrolls in particular. The dead body. What are you doing with the dead body in this space?
I guess I'm just gonna investigate it, see if I can determine like a cause of death, if he has any like identifying marks on him or his clothing, anything in his pockets, any like amulets, rings.
Sure. Yeah, roll an investigation check.
14.
The individual that died is some sort of Siverfneblin, so a deep gnome, as they're also called. Clearly some sort of mage or wizard, just by their garments and their trappings. The summoning circle looks like it was going to be used for some sort of summoning ritual. You're unsure of what in particular, but it's clearly a conjuration circle. And the individual, they have some items on them, a spell book, a dagger, but they themselves look like they were stabbed with a dagger again. And all the blood seems to be pouring from very deep, piercing sort of stab wounds.
So blood still pouring?
No, they've been dead for probably about the same period of time.
Okay. Because I take the spell book, throw it in my
Okay.
bag, and then not step on the teleportation circle, and check out the like the scrolls or whatever on this table.
Gotcha. Yeah, they are abyssal conjuration scrolls. So basically how to summon a demon from the abyss.
Okay. I would take all of those to dispose of later. Definitely don't want those falling into the wrong hands. And then telepathically tell the rest of the guys, like, hey, I got a room full of like dead, matched up people up here. It looks like this might be like the epicenter. It's a pretty gruesome sight up here.
Sounds awful. We better go take a look soon. What do you got, Axel?
It's just like down here. It's just like I'll take a look. Gonna roll some
Alright.
stealth.
Yeah, you're pretty stealthy at this point in time, I'd say.
Okay.
There is a closed door. It's actually a like an iron-bound door, like for like a prison. Because as you get to that point, Axel, you can see to the south that the space to the south contains what appears to be several dead bodies in a prison space.
These are all dead.
Yeah, and in fact, there should be blood around them as well.
Okay. Looks like we got dead prisoners.
It's a hobgoblin, an elf, and a cyclops of all things.
Yeah, some fucked. Some fucked is going on down here.
To the north, as you turn and look in that direction, grab the right tool. To the north, as you turn in this direction, you can see that the passage continues. And continues in two different directions. And what is your distance on those goggles? Let me just double
60.
check this. 60. You can see that it opens up into quite a large cavern that you can't see all of beyond where you're standing at the moment.
Okay. Well, all right. Should we? So at this point, we have to decide: do we all want to stick together, or do we want to? How do we want to do it? Because I feel like it's all gonna connect somehow. Like, this tunnel and this door will connect somewhere, and then this tunnel, if that goes south, would connect to it all. So,
You suggesting we fan out?
we could cover more ground, but potentially people run into something bad, or we could just stay together, and when we do run into something bad, we all just fight it together. But yeah, with all these dead bodies and stuff, we're definitely gonna run into something.
Not looking good.
So, yeah.
Yeah, staying together is probably the right move.
All right,
Well,
let's
let's go rejoin.
yeah.
Should we? Which way should we go first?
Probably the middle, I guess.
Lead the way.
Yeah, this door was
Alright.
a little bit open, right?
Yeah, and you can push that door open without
Yeah.
issue. And you can
Together.
see
Strong.
the full space there, which is just basically what you would expect. There is a door at the end, and then you can see the dead body in the summoning circle to the north as well.
Okay.
Do you want to
Let's
push
throw
through?
that open there.
Yes.
Axel.
This door is getting opened.
All right. And as you open this door, it is an empty chamber with what appears to have been maybe the lair of some sort of creature or creatures. There is a dung pile over to the north up here in this
Wow.
space, and there are chewed on bones in this area. But no
Okay.
creatures. Not on the ceilings, not on the walls. And even if you know, there's nothing like hiding back here either.
It's not looking good.
Yeah. Might have found like a rancor monster. All right.
I don't know if we want to open that next door.
Just keep pushing middle. We're going mid.
I don't know. It's either this or towards a pile of bodies. Like, I don't
You
know. What do you guys
scared?
think?
You scared, Riku?
I mean, not with the boys here. Can't be scared.
Yeah, I'm opening the door. Okay, I'm opening it.
All right. And as you open it, this opens into a very large cavern with a great deal of enormous webs.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Well, at least you didn't
Oh, yeah.
say, and as you open it, roll initiative. Okay.
It's
Giant
pretty
yeah.
dang close to that.
All right. Look, fellas, I think we're okay, but those people were stabbed back there, and there's a ritual circle, and now we're running into spider webs, which I assume means spiders. Like,
I don't like
Giant
this. There's big
demon
spiders
spider?
around here somewhere.
Yeah, and I was saying, like, big enough spider fangs could look like dagger wounds.
oh, okay. Okay. Um, yeah. Will my speak with animals cover spiders?
Yes, actually, that would work for the most part, I believe.
Okay. Well, I'll try to communicate with them if we find them.
Riku's like, yeah, how about you go talk to him? Pushes him forward.
Yeah.
Give him a holler.
They are considered beasts, giant spiders. So yeah, yes.
Okay. Kind of. Slowly.
Okay. As you look around the corner, let me just double check something. All right, I'm gonna reveal a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go north first because there's gonna be less to reveal, but you will be able to see quite a bit to the north, and see that far, I would say. To the south, however, this is where things get real interesting because there is what appears to be an enormous dead creature with the head of a dragon, a black dragon, and by the size of it, you'd have to say similar to the size of the red dragon that you and your comrades have killed previously, with black, purple, Icarish blood having spilled across the floor. You can see small stab wounds all up and down its neck. And you can't see the entirety of the beast just because you're so far away, but you can see the head and some of the neck at least. So I've given you 60 feet of distance there.
Well, it gets weirder. It's kind of dead monster in here.
The fuck? Riku says he.
Yeah.
What the shit is going on here?
I don't
Like
like
the
this.
signals Octavio, and he's like, Grandpa, you ever see anything like that?
I've never seen anything like that, but this doesn't
Okay.
feel good. And he's like looking up into the webs and stuff, but he doesn't see anything.
Maybe
Okay.
like fire these webs
Hope
before they
these
get
spiders
filled.
are invisible. Riku gulp. Audible gulp.
Sorry, we can't hear you, Sir Venom. What'd you say?
What can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little better.
Yeah.
What do you boys think about maybe lighting fire to these webs before they get filled with spiders?
We need to
Yeah.
befriend this spider, not fight the spider.
Oh, plot twist.
We'll try one before the other, maybe, if he can talk to him.
I think this could be the spider's victim here.
Yeah, I think all these guys.
You guys
are
want me to just cut to the
eventually-
chase? And actually, no, I'd probably have to actually be in the presence of the spider to try to speak spider. I can't just know spider.
I think that's right. I think that's going to be how that works, I would say. You're not very
Just like
trained in
yellow
parcel tongue.
Okay.
Should we go investigate that giant dead body?
Yeah.
But does this mean this is difficult terrain, basically?
Yes, that would be difficult terrain in that webbing.
Yeah.
You will be able to. That webbing that is in front of you to the south is actually like across the pillars above you, so you can pass underneath it without an issue.
Okay. I guess we'll go further south and see what's going on down there.
All right, hold up right there, Sir Venom. I just want to
Cool.
continue to give you 60 feet of visibility here. All right, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'll do that. Just so you can see that this chamber extends out further back to the door that Axel, or the opening that Axel had seen previously. But it also extends, and you can see the rest of this dragon spider's body. It is part dragon, part spider, all awful, horrid monstrosity.
What
The 8
fuck?
legs of a spider have been thrusted onto the portions where you would expect a dragon's legs to be. You also see a
Hold on.
gleaming black obelisk
No.
back behind the dead creature.
We gotta kill that, Riku says.
And as you
Aw.
say that, not one, not two,
Oh fuck, this guy again.
but 3 figures step out from behind pillars and spaces.
It's worse than spiders.
Tilted heads, they look at you. Hello. The master said you would be here.
You're up,
Which
Riku.
master's that?
You know, says one with a bit of a smile. Come on, don't you hear the whispers? And they all, in unison, all 3 of them look back at the obelisk. And then they all look back at you.
Yeah, the whispered one.
Yeah, no, we have not.
Whoa.
Well,
You're all
we have to
garbled,
take
Sir Venom.
Can you switch to
And
like
they-
your phone, your phone mic or something? Because your
These things suck.
current
Yeah.
mic
yeah, he
sounds
can't
like
hear you,
a
at all.
like a webcam, like a really bad webcam mic.
The
How about
year is
now?
2000. Oh, that's way better. Try that again.
So I'm gonna started combat. Can I like preemptively just cast a spell at these guys as they're talking?
Sure. What would you like to cast?
I'm gonna cast Sunbeam.
Okay. I will ask everybody else to roll initiative.
Initiative. Come on. Okay, not terrible, not good.
So there's gonna be a -3 to that, I guess.
Yes. Yep. This is going to be an incredibly hard fight. I will not lie.
We barely survived one of these guys. Now we have to fight 3 of them. At least this is like our first fight.
You
Yeah,
guys are
well, like, well-
mostly healed up, right?
Riku's only
Hopefully
down
heal
9
up
HP.
all that.
Okay.
Gotta
Well.
really not hold back. I
Yeah, I
guess.
like how you said mostly.
Uh-huh.
You guys are
Yeah,
mostly.
took a few smacks, but
Yeah, and we forget what these guys even do, but we know it hurts a lot. Just don't let Sir Venom die, because he's the one that's going to have to bring us back to life.
I think we have a choice.
Just so.
All right. Sir Venom, so you're going to cast Sunbeam. I'm going to say that we're going to go with this as your first turn. I think that makes sense to say that this is your first turn. You got the jump on everyone. You get to go first. So go ahead and cast your Sunbeam as your action.
Yeah, so I'm gonna Kamehameha this direction to hit this guy and the obelisk,
Okay.
and they have to do Con 18 save.
On 18. They got a 17, so they failed.
So they take 21 damage and are blinded.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
And the obelisk takes 21 radiant damage.
Okay. He has no blind resistance, so he is blinded. That's pretty good, actually. And then you did 21 to the damage to the radiant damage to the obelisk. It does begin to like a piece of it sort of blows off as that happens. Let me just write. This guy is going to be A, B, and C. All right. Is there anything else you can do on your turn?
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
All right.
I'm gonna back up behind this.
Gotcha. And full turn?
Full turn.
Cool. Kazimir Velikov's turn. He will say, "Oh, I think I have to join this fight for once," and walk up to here, and he's gonna cast a fireball. He's gonna cast fireball, and it's gonna hit all of them. And the obelisk, though the obelisk, it's not gonna hurt the obelisk. They will do dexterity saving throws. They're all gonna succeed, but it's still gonna do a decent chunk of damage. 8d6. So we'll do half damage to them. 34. Let me just make sure they don't have legendary resistance. They do, but it doesn't matter in this instance. So 17 points of damage to all of them. Casimir is an accomplished mage, so he will help you in the limited ways that he can. And then he will also step back to here. Go ahead. Oh, it's the otherworldly corruptors' turns, and they will begin to close the gap. The first one, well, they move a lot, right? 40 feet. So they're pretty fast. The first one is going to 5, 20, 30, and they will take 3 attacks with their dagger against Riku. So 28, an 18, and a 19.
Oh yeah.
All hit? Okay. So the first one is going to be 9 piercing damage, 10 piercing damage, 10 piercing damage for a total of 29, and then 3 times 4d6 psychic damage. So 12d6 psychic damage. So that is going to be a total of 25, 39 plus, gosh, sorry. 29 plus 39, so that's going to be
Did the first
68
two,
points
so-
of damage. The next one will oh, this one will begin to climb up the walls because it can't see anything, so it's actually going to try to get out of range a little bit. So it will climb up the walls and stay up on the wall there. The last one will move to here, and you don't see it because it's behind the pillar there somewhere. So it's out of your sight at this moment. So that will be their turns. Riku, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Let me see. I guess I'll gonna cast Destructive Wave.
Nice.
Thunder. So thunder and radiant damage, and then they have to make a what is it?
Wave.
So you're
That's a
doing,
good spell.
What is, con 17.
On 17, okay. And what is the... Oh, it's 30-foot radius, and you choose. That's pretty good. Sorry, I thought it was like a forward-looking thing.
All the creatures that are my friends.
Okay. Yeah, and con save.
If they fail, then they are knocked prone as well. On top of the damage.
They fail, and the one on the wall is going to take extra damage. He's going to take falling damage from it. So go ahead and roll your damage.
I did the damage for the spell already.
Oh, my bad. How much was it total? Was it
32.
17? Okay. 32. And then the other one, he's going to take an extra 4 points of damage. So 4.
And now they're knocked prone.
Nice.
So that's my action. And what does it cost me to take like a potion and stuff like that?
Bonus action.
Okay. Well, I'm going to back up a little bit to like here. Now that guy's prone.
Okay.
Can he still swing at me?
He can, but he has disadvantage on this as he
Okay.
does this. So he will take a disadvantage roll.
Oh, it's still gonna hit me.
17.
Yep.
Okay, and it will be for 9 points of piercing and
We're down.
21 points of psychic damage.
Damn. You
Yep,
took a-
Riku's down.
you just
And
took
your
a- oh,
grandfather screams, "No, Riku, no!"
He's
So I'm just here.
Is that your full turn then? It looks like yes. Vincent, what would you like to do?
Question. Did that thing that Sir Venom used light up the room?
Yes, I think
Or is that
temporarily.
And also, while I'm concentrating on it, I have a mote of brilliant radiance in my hand that sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet.
So you can see basically the full distance that you can see, I would say. So Vincent.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna use some movement to get in here. Half my movement looks like, and then I'll shoot at the guy on the wall if I can see him.
He has
Wait,
fallen off the
Ruku's?
wall onto the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try to shoot him.
Okay.
Hello.
It is going to be at disadvantage because he's prone, technically.
Right, right. Even
I
with
don't know
my,
if-
I always forget that. Yeah.
I don't know if sharpshooter.
Yeah, it gets rid of cover, but maybe not that.
Didn't the Raven Queen recharge her bow during that little
Yep.
summons?
Yeah. It ignores half cover and 3 cover quarter. Okay. All right. The other guy's hidden. The other guy's prone, and Riku's unconscious, huh?
Right.
Well, let's try to get the bad boy then, the main
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
I'll start doing some damage on him.
On
So,
A or
oh no, I'm the dragon, I think.
oh, the dragon's dead. Sorry,
That's
the
right.
dragon
Oh,
is
the dragon's
fully dead.
dead. Oh,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
these
yeah.
3 guys. Oh wow. All right. Well, I don't know what to do then.
This guy has already taken some
all right.
damage.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. Vincent's gonna aim his bow the best he can at the guy prone, and I'm gonna wait for him to stand up and then shoot off. Ready in action to shoot him when he stands up.
You can.
Is
You'll
that a
only
thing?
technically get one of your 3 attacks if you do that.
Okay. Well then, let's just fuck it and shoot 3 shots at him. If I miss, I miss.
Okay.
That's the play right now. And they're at disadvantage. You said.
Yes. Yeah, because they're prone.
It's fine. I'm still gonna use sharpshooter though, because the buff is good enough.
Here. Dude. Holy shit.
That's a hit.
Oh, it's -5, -3, right?
Oh, that is going to be a miss.
22's a miss?
Oh, -5 would be 25. Oh, sorry, 22. I was thinking it was less than 20. Sorry. That is a hit.
Good. That'll be 24 damage.
And which one did you hit?
The one on the wall that fell off the wall.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice. I think that one's taking damage already too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish it off.
You have
So let's
He is 1 HP away from being bloodied. Just heads up.
yeah, I'm gonna shoot another snipe shot at him.
do you have any of your poison arrows left?
20.
20 is a hit.
Yeah, I do have poison arrows. Thanks for the reminder. Ooh, I get to re-roll that. It's a 1. So
Nice.
22 damage.
22 damage. Yeah, he's officially bloodied at this point.
Alright, and a third follow-up shot. Ooh, I think that's finally a miss.
That is a miss, yeah. Would you
How
like
far
to?
can I redirect it?
Yeah.
Can I go back to the other guy prone? I guess I'll still be at disadvantage, but it's fine.
Correct, but yeah, you can.
A roll's a roll. Ooh, nat 20 and a 4. Ugh.
It is going to be a miss, sadly.
Disadvantage. Yeah. All right. And Vincent is going to, I guess, stay there. Maybe just back up a little bit.
Okay. Axel, we do come to you. What would you like to do?
Yeah. I guess I gotta go. First we'll rage. Yeah, we're raging. That's
I had it at the ready.
yeah. And then I click the button. Okay, raging. And we'll get next to Riku and be like, Riku, this is no time to sleep.
Rudolph Van Richten calls out, "I've got him. Take them on."
Oh, what? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I gotta go for B because whoa, Jesus. That sounds like a puking sound. All right.
You?
Well,
Accurate from Riku.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want to try to take A out, but I feel like Sir Venom will be able to do that. So I'll try to lay some damage into B. With we're gonna Great Weapon Master recklessly attack this guy.
You already have advantage because he's prone.
Oh,
Yes.
don't have to reckless. Okay.
Correct.
Thank you, Riku.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Great Weapon Master coming at you. Oh, that's not good. 17.
17 is going to be a miss.
Son of a bitch. All right, we'll try it again. Uh, 23.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Yeah, their AC, and I'll tell you guys, it's 19 for an
Ooh.
AC.
Okay, so 21 and then sneak attack damage. Sneak attack for 13. So, oh wait, 21 plus 10 is 31. 31 plus 13, so 44 to B. 44 damage to B.
And he is looking pretty rough. I will say that he's at like roughly 25% health.
Mm.
Oh, wait, sorry, B?
Yeah, B. I'm for B.
Oh, that was my bad. Hold on. I was applying damage to A still. So that was a total of 44.
44 to B.
44. So he's almost bloodied.
Okay. All right.
So 2 swings, sneak attack. Anything else?
Use my bonus action. No, I'm just staying here because it sounded like Rudolph go after.
He does.
Okay. Well, let's see what he can do. Over. Yeah, let's see what he can do.
And he will cast a first level Cure Wounds to get he will get Riku back on his feet. This is going to be 1d8 plus 4. So 1, so I'll roll it again. A 2. So he will give you 6 hit points back, Riku. So you're prone, but you're back.
Can he drag him? Or is it?
That was his action to do that, I would say. So probably not. He could move a half movement a little bit, but it would cause the other guy to take an attack of opportunity.
Right. And then he would just go down again. All right. Well.
Didn't B already use his reaction? For the,
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
now that you say that, that's a good call.
Did.
He did. So he will drag him back with his movement. So his movement's pretty slow, but he can get him to there.
All right.
Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
And with Sunbeam, did we determine if it's a concentration spell? And it says I can create a new line of radiance as my action.
I think you
on
hold it
anything
in your hand.
spell. Yeah, does that count as casting a spell? Like, would I be able to do that as my action and then bonus action, spiritual weapon?
Yes, that's totally fine.
Okay. But I'm gonna come around to here.
I'm gonna say you got to be here. You got to be close enough to hit, or you got to be in your own space, basically.
Okay. I'll come to there, and then I will re-Kamehameha and hit the two of these guys.
Okay.
So they do con 18.
And they succeed.
Oh, bastards. So they take 12 radiant damage.
Okay.
And are not blinded.
Gotcha. And when does the other one roll his blind saving throw?
He's good now. It's just I think it's blinded until my next turn.
Gotcha. And then spiritual weapon? I tossed out Umbra there for you.
Nice. On a 4th level spell slot, spiritual weapon, it's 60 feet. So I'm going to summon them over by A.
Okay.
And they're going to take a peck at them for a 26.
It's a hit.
And that's 2d8 plus 6. So 15 force damage to A.
Gotcha. And that is pretty effective. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That was movement, action, bonus action. That's everything.
Okay. It is Casimir Velikov again. He goes, I don't know if I can hit him with a fireball that close. Let me look. And he's like fumbling with his spell pouch for a moment. I mean, this is all I've got. And he steps up into the midst of this, and he will use Cone of Cold.
Oh. Well, I was gonna tell him, like, if you gotta hit me with a fireball, I'll take that one to the face. But Cone of Cold.
Yeah, Cone of Cold. Give me a moment as I get the prop out. That's actually pretty accurate. And he's going to do it. Can he do it this way, in such a way that he hits both of them? No. He'll do it this way, so he does hit both of them, but it's not going to hurt the third one, which you still don't see necessarily anywhere. I'm tapped after this. It will be 8d8. Let's see. Saving throws from them.
He does one spell and he's tapped.
I mean, he's an NPC. He doesn't have the best. Let's see.
Pretty good damage, though. He's helping us.
No,
Yeah, you have to go a fireball and a Cone of Cold.
It's going to be 45 points of damage.
now.
So that will be full 45 points of cold damage. B is now bloodied. A is very low on health. And so he will do that, and he'll be like, all right, that's, I think, all I've got at the moment. And he will move away, and they will take their attack of opportunity against him. Oh, I rolled a 3. He is safe at the moment. He dodges away from the
Wow.
attack.
A plus 12?
So lucky.
That said, it is A's turn. A will stand up and run up to Axel
Mm-hmm.
and give 1, 2, 3 attacks. So 22,
3 attacks.
a
Yep.
19, and a 21. Do they all hit?
Yeah, they all hit. Yeah.
Okay. And then it's going to be a 1.
Jesus.
So that'll be 7 points. Oh my gosh, I just rolled 2 ones in a
Oh
row.
my god.
So 25 points of piercing damage plus 13, 29, 40. 40 points of psychic damage.
All right. So what is not how much damage that's not psychic?
First 3.
That was 25 points.
Cuz I can half that. So he said 25, so 25 is 13. But then it's like I want to dodge some of
29
this.
plus 11, 40.
What? 29 plus 11 is 40. So then I can was it uncanny dodge? So I only uncanny dodge one of the attacks though, right?
Okay. If you do the second one, that'll bring it down to 32 points instead of 40.
All right.
And actually it would bring it down to 32, and then you could take another 3. So it would be 29 points of additional damage instead of 40. I'm taking that away from the piercing damage for you as well.
Is okay, so I'm taking 29 damage?
Yeah, of psychic damage.
Okay. And what about the other stuff?
That would be 25 piercing. So whatever you would get from that. So on your raging, I assume it would take away 13 points from that.
All right, so 29 plus 13, 42. So 42 total. About.
It's not so bad.
I guess. It's, yeah, okay. I was just a lot of numbers there.
Yeah.
Lots of
Well,
numbers.
I hate to tell you this because it's about to happen again.
Yeah, I know. B's gonna attack me 3 times.
He stands up.
Yeah.
Well, he's actually going to go for Sir Venom because he wants to take out the guy casting that fucking sunbeam. And he will whip out his whispering blade. So I've got a 31, a 23, and a 20.
A 20.
Okay.
31.
It's going to be 20 points of piercing damage and 37 points of psychic damage. So 57 points of damage.
Oh, these guys hit so hard.
Yeah, they do. I kind of love them. The third one is going to pop over the wall. So he's going to use half of his movement. Half of his movement to stand up, but then he's got a crawl speed of 5, 10, 15 to get here. He's gonna go after you as well, Sir Venom. And this guy is not very hurt. He's got 168 of 217 hit points left. He's gonna use his Whispering Blade. 16 is a miss. 30 is a hit. And 31 is a hit. So he will do 19 points of piercing damage, and pray for some low rolls here. 25 points of psychic damage.
Plus 25.
Yeah. Are you still up?
I think I'm just, that's 44 total?
Yeah.
I am down. I have 42 hit points left.
Damn. All right. That will be their turn. Riku, you find yourself waking up on the ground, being dragged away from the battle by your grandfather.
He's got a token for being downed.
I'm going to gonna stand up. And
Half movement.
I'm gonna cast haste upon myself.
Ooh, okay.
So now I have another action. So for bonus action, let me see. So you know what? I'm gonna attack. Let's see. Gonna go over here to C and attack him.
Okay.
Oh, you sure you don't want to go after the one that's almost dead?
I just I don't know, man. I guess I won't come over here and try to get you up soon.
I mean, either way, you'd be right next to me.
We're gonna do all that, and then we're gonna roll the old D10 for the bardic thing here.
Okay.
Oh baby!
Oh,
Bam.
So that boosts my AC to 27. But did my thing hit? It'd be yeah.
Yeah, 28's a hit. Yeah, or
Okay.
25 is a hit. Yeah.
Okay.
And did you do? Are you just doing damage to the first one? It looks like you rolled
C.
twice. Okay.
It says I rolled twice.
Yeah.
I only
And
rolled
so you
once.
did 25 points of damage.
I did 15, 28 plus 10, 38.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. 13. Let me tack that on. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Actually, why did it? Never mind. Yeah, take away the 13. That's sorry, that's supposed to be a D6.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled my damage twice. That was odd. Okay, so then it's 16 plus 10, 26
Gotcha. Okay.
total.
And your AC is like a 27 or something?
Yep, AC is 27.
Nice.
And then yeah, I've used my bonus action.
Actually,
then I
your
got-
AC is 29 because you're hasted.
Oh, that's right, 29 plus the haste. You're right. Good call.
Dang. I actually might not be able to hit you.
Okay. Okay, my turn there.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Dodge tank. Vincent, what would you like to do?
Vinny will try to finish off. Was it A that was pretty weak?
Yeah, A is the lowest, followed by B and then C.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish off A, the guy I was shooting earlier. If that
Okay.
that was A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See what we got.
So that is going to be a miss.
That will bonus action redirect
Okay.
to the guy right next to him. Oh, I rolled damage by accident. Disregard that.
Oh, okay.
Redirect. Unless that can be my damage. Wow, I think I missed that too.
Rough rolls.
All right.
Yeah.
Same target, new shot.
That's a
Nat
natural
20.
20.
Woo!
We'll do some damage. So 29.
How would you like to do this?
Nothing fancy.
Okay.
Just right between the eyes, nice and snipe shot.
Nice.
Put him down. And then quickly for the third shot, move to the guy. I'm gonna go to C, who hurt my buddy there.
Okay.
Another nat 20.
What?
Holy smokes.
8 and the max damage. 34.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
My goodness. Wow, you
Do
got
you
some-
want to drop?
Yeah, I mean at this point. Let's I'm gonna use. Well, I'm not gonna nuke him, but we'll do a little bit.
Yeah, we need
You're-
to kill
Um,
these guys. They can kill us in like one roll, bro.
Hey, Vincent, your
Alright,
nuke does
hold on.
double damage because you crit it.
Dude, you want to roll all those dice.
All right, fine. If that's what we think is best, okay, I'll do it. That's what they're there for. You guys are urging me on in my
You
ear.
could kill all these people in this one turn.
All right, well that makes me feel like less like I need to do everything. You know what I mean? See,
No, but
both
your
ways
bow
here.
will get charged again, right? Or something.
Well, no, it depletes and then I gotta kill them all to charge it back up. But
I'll
that's
just do it.
but
It'll be
that's fine.
fun. That'll be fun.
I know. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. All right, let's discharge
It'll
it.
be fun.
He put down Sir Venom. That's fine. You're right. Makes sense. He put down Sir Venom. I'll nuke him. So yeah, it is. Let me just read it again. It is 10d6 plus 40.
So it's going to be 20d6
All right, 20d6.
plus 40.
I've never. My computer might. If you lose me, it's because my computer died trying to roll this many dice. All right, 83 plus 40. Is that enough, or do I need to do some re-rolls?
No, that
For the one.
kills C.
Alright.
Damn.
And you've got one charge back in your bow.
That charges it one back up. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Then Vincent feeling frisky. He'll use action surge. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We'll action surge. Get 3 more shots. Let me just make
Roll
sure
3
I
more
click it.
crits.
Right?
I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but action surge right here. 1 time for short rest. Oh yeah. And then I get 3 more shots. All right, we're gonna go at the middle guy, last guy standing.
It's going to be a hit. 25 or 23.
I'm gonna re-roll that because it's a 2.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 1 though. I don't think I can keep re-rolling. I have to take down. So
Okay.
19,
Gotcha.
and then I'll take a follow-up shot.
A 16 is going to be a miss.
Yeah. Can't do anything else, so I'll just take my 3rd shot.
22 is a hit.
Yeah. All right, 24 damage, and let's do just a little bit. Hopefully, let's make one of the arcane shots, and
Okay.
let's do it the blinding one.
Whoa.
I don't want to do splash. Shadow arrow. 2d6 psychic. Hopefully they're not immune. So
They're,
4
they're,
psychic damage.
they're not immune, but they are resistant. And you can see he
Nah.
shrugs it off relatively easily.
All right. And then they gotta make a wisdom 12 save.
Okay. They just succeeded.
All right, then nothing happens.
Okay.
All right. Then that's my turn.
Axel, what would you like to do?
All right. What would I like to do?
Let's hear it.
Okay. I'm gonna shuffle over, and then can I use one of my 2 attacks to shove B back 5 feet?
Yes, you can. Let me find the shove rule really fast.
Yeah.
Shove action. Oh no. Fuck. They changed it, didn't they? Oh, this is where I hate that D&D Beyond is changing. Because
What they do to my shove?
I think they changed it, so give me a moment here. I'm actually going into the 2014 Player's Handbook.
Okay, we can do this
We'll
old
find
style.
this.
You can't look at it anymore, right? Is that your issue?
Well, the shove action is now tagging under the new rules glossary, which is different than the old rule. So I had to go into the Player's Handbook and find it. But so the target must be no larger than 1 size. Instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check against their athletics check or acrobatics. Okay. So yeah, you can go ahead and roll that
I want to
athletics.
Spartan kick this guy back 5 feet.
Gotcha. Let's see if he's able to dodge it.
I love that.
26.
Oh my goodness.
He's really fast. He goes to dodge it, but just in the last moment, you shift your weight and you kick
Yeah.
him.
So I would knock him back. Boom. So that way,
He's prone. He actually
yeah,
gets put prone by that.
yeah. I don't want him.
Simply overpower him.
I don't want him doing any of that shady crap where they're knocking, stabbing Sir Venom while he's already down. So yeah. Then second attack is Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Great Weapon Master. 21. 21 hits because you said 19.
It is. It is a hit.
Okay, so we're 27, 17 plus 10, 27, and then the sneak attack.
How would you like to do this?
Sneaky. Well, I just kicked him in the chest, knock him back 5 feet, and then I just like pounce on top of him and swing my axe and fucking chest him.
Chest cleave. Gotcha.
Yeah.
The tentacles on other arms stop writhing as you do this. He stops moving, your axe cleaving into him. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
What? I mean, no, it's my. Yeah, I mean, if they're dead, it's over, right?
Okay.
Surely.
Rudolph Van Richten runs over and uses Cure Wounds on Sir Venom. He will give you a D8 plus 4. That'll be 11 hit points left. And as he does this, necrotic energy shoots out of the obelisk, cracks it further, but each one of these guys comes back with 20 health.
Oh, god damn.
What?
Sons of bitches.
I totally forgot about the obelisk.
What obelisk?
Huh?
What obelisk?
One behind the
exactly,
dragon.
you know? You forgot about.
Oh my god. We felt so accomplished.
Sir Venom, you are prone on the ground. The healing powers of Rudolph Van Richten striking you, but you see the prone body next to you, the tentacles beginning to writhe once again and move. What would you like to do?
Oh god.
Can you do 20 damage?
Probably, but they probably just come back to life with the obelisk still up.
We gotta get the obelisk. Yeah. That was a good
So-
reminder. Good call out.
Okay, maybe I'll go after the obelisk and you guys try to take these fuckers out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
man.
Get out. You might take opportunity attacks. Get by them unless you can be sneaky.
He would have to like disengage or whatever.
Or just not move at all.
Oh.
Sure.
That I'm probably gonna do. So I'll use half my movement to stand up. And then I will cast a 4th level guiding bolt at the obelisk.
All right, let's see the roll.
Oh, and I'm gonna do that for double damage.
Oh!
Thank the Raven
roll.
Queen.
Double damage.
And you guys
That's
are
actually pretty
getting
big.
some clutch fucking rolls in this fight.
We're hacking.
Banned for life.
Smoking cigar.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of radiant damage.
Radiant damage to the obelisk.
Okay, how would you like to do this? It had 100 hit points of damage. You did 25 with the first sunbeam, 61, and it took away a bunch of hit points to give it back to him. So, describe how you destroy the obelisk.
So I stand back up, all bloody and fucked up looking.
Kind of
And I
woozy.
see the obelisk like send energy to bring these guys back. And it's like, not on my watch. And like flap one of my wings to shoot a barrage of like divinely powered feathers. 14 of them at the and they all like arc into the air and converge on the obelisk and explode.
Gotcha. And who has the book in the hole or the bag of holding?
I mean,
Riku's got the bag, I think.
Isn't it?
The what do you call it?
it's in the
hole.
the portable hole. I mean, technically, I have all the stuff
Isn't
in
it?
my inventory, but
Don't we keep that in the secret chest?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Who is it in the portable hole or is it in the bag of holding? It's on somebody's person on some level, right?
It's actually on the ethereal plane currently.
Okay. But who? Where's it come? Because it's coming out. It's coming out. Where's it coming out of?
I guess it would come out of Sir Venom since he cast the spell,
Okay.
or Riku since he cast his prestidigitation chest to access it.
Gotcha. So I will say this: the prestidigitation chest bursts out of Riku's hands almost like wild magic. It just like sparks off your hand like a little bit of prestidigitation magic. And Rictavia's like,
again.
"What? What the hell?" And you see the book burst out into the middle of the room, and you see the obelisk splitting and cracking from the beam, shifting. The guys all fall dead on the ground.
oh, thank God.
You don't have any issues with them anymore. But the book begins to absorb the same dark necrotic energy that shot out to them, and it seems to almost grow and swell in size and then contract and then sit on the ground, pulsing ever so slightly, almost like a beating heart, with this sort of blackish bit of energy around it for a moment before being still once again.
Oh, God damn it! We said it. Dark energy. Riku says.
Mm.
I totally know
Stuff
what
that
that
thing
means.
back in the fucking hole.
Yeah, put that thing away.
Oh, it was in a pillowcase.
I guess keeping it in the hole doesn't matter. It's gonna do what the fuck it pleases.
All right, who wants to get it in?
Savio likes to grab it. Go ahead, put it in the hole.
Are you sure?
Sure,
I was
yeah.
actually going to leave it to you this time, but okay. He goes up, and because it had flown like all the way over here,
Oh,
and he goes over and he picks it up and brings it back to you.
I'm watching you.
I don't want to touch it after seeing that.
Uh,
He like gingerly, he's like holding it like, oh, it's so heavy, but he's like holding it with two fingers and his thumb, and he like drops it in.
Thank you.
As your spells are wearing off, you sort of look around.
No, that was quite the fight.
We might want to rest up a little bit. Perhaps
yeah.
in one of these chambered rooms over here.
Think so?
Yeah, I would not say no to a short rest.
All right. Pick the room, Riku.
Oh, this one looks good enough.
Yeah, the one with spider shit. Great.
Who cares? I'll put up my my barrier. All right.
All right. And we would have, looted those dead, whatever the fuck they
Looted,
were.
scooted.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna lick our wounds, hopefully uninterrupted.
Yeah, they don't really have anything on them in terms of treasure, I would say, besides their daggers. But their daggers do cause psychic damage if you hold them for too long.
I'll take 10 minutes to ritual Lehman's tiny hut.
Okay.
For this short rest.
Are they the
Do
ones
they?
Axel uses?
Sorry,
And
say that
do
again.
they?
The Baleful Talon, is that the one that these guys have?
No.
Oh,
I was gonna ask, does it do damage being in possession or only when it's equipped? For too long?
Just touching it. So in possession.
Like in my backpack?
I think
That's
he's
what I
holding
meant,
it
like,
holding it with
It's
your
in
hands.
my inventory. Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
No,
Can I?
no. If it's in your backpack, it'll be fine. So as long as you're not holding it in your hand, you're.
All right, then Vincent's gonna take one and I have it equipped, but he wants one.
Okay. I will create an item for that. But it's just basically going to be a cursed dagger that gives you psychic damage, 1d4 every round that you hold it.
Fine.
It will be a +1 dagger as well, though. So
Sounds spicy.
It probably looks fancy.
Okay.
Probably.
Vincent, before we move on, you might want to harvest that dead spider.
Some of that,
crap.
yeah.
You can
I was
probably
gonna.
poison out of that.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, the black ooze looked pretty poisonous. I could probably make poison out of that. I should use my poisonous kit to collect a couple vials
And
of the
also, this
black goo. Well, that's what I
this thing
meant by that guy. the black
Yeah,
goo. Oh, you mean maybe monster parts of him? Is there any valuable monster parts?
yeah, does he have some skills?
I would say you can. How much per hour can you make of venom, Vincent?
Well, with my features and traits of poisoner, I can. Where is it? Piercer, lucky, poisoner. Ooh, I ignore resistance to poison damage. And create a special potion. It doesn't. Oh man, doesn't say.
Yeah. I think you can. I think you could create 10
Where's it
10
somewhere?
vials
Hold
of
on,
poison.
action. Should be in my action. No, I know it's. I think I have the dots here. Hold on. I think it's like 5 or 4. Right here, poisoner. It's 4.
Okay.
With 1 hour of work, you can make 4 doses.
I'm gonna say you can double that. You can just get 8 because of what's here and the amount of supplies that are available. It's gonna be very easy to just like make double what you normally would if you would like.
Cool. So I'll take 2 vials worth and then have 2 doses.
Okay.
And then I think can I do it during a short rest or is that I have to rest?
You have to rest, but you can.
1 hour of work.
Yeah, if you guys want to spend 2 hours in here, you're welcome to do that. I would say.
And while he's getting the venom, does the dragon have scales, like normal dragon scales?
It does, especially on the neck and the top of the back. But it's got, especially as you get to the legs, and I can show some of this a little bit. As you get to the legs, you can see that it begins to turn to carapace, like an insect or a spider.
Okay. We should harvest some dragon scales to make armor out of once we get back to like a decent town.
Go
Sure,
for it, man.
Yeah. What I would ask for is like a medicine check or an animal handling check at disadvantage. Up to you which one.
And I'd ask Axel McStrongbody if he can give me a hand getting these scales off.
Scales of the like that weird hybrid thing.
The Draco spider.
Yeah.
No,
Get my what am I like a crowbar? What do I need?
Yeah, probably use our daggers.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe crowbars, axes.
Yeah.
And we said medicine or animal handling at disadvantage.
Up to you, whichever one you'd like.
I can help him if he's rolling animal handling. I can help him with that because I also am proficient at animal handling. So.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, sir. Yeah, if you want to roll animal handling flat, you can do that.
Ooh, I will do that. Look at that, nat 20.
Wow. All right.
20s.
I'm going to say that you find the seams within the scales pretty quickly. You are able to gather 10, like book-sized scales.
So 10 black dragon scales.
Yep.
Pretty cool. That would make some pretty badass raven armor.
Right?
Dragon. I don't wear armor, so that's
It's
all
already
you.
black, you know.
Yeah, I didn't even think of making a raven thing. It must be black.
Yeah. He's already got adamantine.
Yeah, we got that too from the fucking beholder
well, no,
guy.
he's already wearing He's already wearing that type of armor, so we could like.
We grabbed a huge chunk of from the beholder we killed as well.
Yeah, we'd have to like, make that.
So we're getting supplies to make more armor
for like a humanoid.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure dragon scale armor is like pretty good.
Pretty up there, yeah. You definitely need a lot of it.
Wow, where did those guys come from? They're the Whispering One's minions. Is the Whispering One the spider? Or do we think this spider dragon was... What do we think's going on here? Did someone kill that thing before us? Obviously.
Those little fuckers, the tentacle
Yeah.
guys.
I mean, it's fair to assume that a lot of dagger marks probably came from those guys, from all these dead
Yeah,
things around here.
anything. I feel like anything. Like we could come up with ideas of what happened down here, but I feel like it's all speculated. That obelisk,
It is
obelisk definitely
speculation,
had
but
something to do with it. They might have come out of
I
there.
think we did our job. We killed the obelisk, but in the
Yeah.
unfortunately, the book absorbed it, so that's not
Because
good.
we've ran into one of these guys topside.
You did at the Tamator Estate in particular.
Yeah.
Rudolph Van Richten has been sort of resting, looking at Riku in particular, making sure he seems okay. He finally says, Did none of you hear it?
Hear what?
Never mind.
Oh,
What is
no.
No,
what is
we're
it,
not-
Grampy?
I could have sworn there was some sort of like noise coming from over near the obelisk. I don't know. It sounded like whispers. I thought.
Ooh.
Yeah, it must be connected to the whispered one somehow. The obelisk.
Do you think the book and the whispered one are connected?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think he's
have
got
you
it.
heard these voices before? While you
No.
were traveling without us?
No,
Is this the
definitely
first
not.
time?
And he looks over at Casimir, and Casimir's like, the only voices that either of us have heard have come from this. And he stabs the sword, and oddly enough, the sword goes into the stone because it's Rahadin's sword, chamberman of Strahd von Zarovich, the sword that killed all the Dusk Elves, Casimir's people. No, the only voices sometimes that we hear come from this.
A lot of cursed swords around here. But this book is up to something sinister.
Yeah,
That much is clear.
The Raven Queen. Dave.
Anywho,
All right,
I'm gonna roll some dice
we
for my
gotta-
short rest here.
yeah. Let's short rest and continue on. Our goal here was to get out of here. Stay in here as least short as possible.
And doesn't Riku have a thing for short rest to give us like extra dice?
I do.
I'm full health already.
Everyone gets a extra 1d8.
Just straight 1d8? Like, do we use your modifier or anything?
No, I don't think you used my modifier. An extra 1d8.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'll take it.
Sorry if that's not good enough for you, man.
Damn.
Do better next time, Riku. God.
I'm not good enough for you.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Oh
Oh my
shit.
God. 87 extra hit points.
Up to full.
All right.
Ooh, yeah, it's good enough.
And what I will do is I will say, if you explore the rest of this dungeon, I will open up the rest of the map, actually, because you've seen most of the things, actually, at this point in time. And there's very little left to explore, but there are a few things of note. The room to the north is covered in blood and viscera and body parts. But you suspect because it's where somebody got in. There is a hole that has been dug in the cavern in the northern section, and it looks like there was a hole dug straight down and a ladder placed in here.
Okay.
Beyond that, there are no other exits. and I will send you any treasure, but I actually think there's like very limited treasure within here. You find a potion of superior healing.
Would we think that that ladder would, be the exit, so to speak, that we could use to get back to normal land?
Yeah, you think it will?
Or would
It
this be like
leads
a
up.
more formal one?
It does lead up, so beyond that, you're not sure if there's another way out of here.
We've been traveling for a decent amount of time, right?
Yeah, it was about an
A
hour or
little
two
time jump. Oh, alright.
across the Underdark. Yeah, there's not a lot of treasure in here.
Superior healing, that's
I
the
would say,
syringe, right?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Ooh.
all right, then let's go up this ladder and take a peek at where it leads.
All right.
All right.
During the short rest, I would have burned all those the scrolls for summoning demons.
Oh, nice. Gotcha. Then you can take those out of your inventory. In regards to where you are, you have traveled into the middle of a forest. And so I am going to place you into the middle of a forest here. You pop up and find yourselves surrounded by trees. You go up the ladder, and then you actually come into a set of tunnels. But there's very clearly like a soft breeze coming down one of the tunnels, because it appears that you've popped up into a bit of a crossroads in the Underdark. But the breeze from above is very clearly leading you forward, up and out, if you would like to go in that direction. I'm kind of assuming that you would like to, considering your previous
Let's get out of
conversation.
there.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty
Okay.
sick. I thought we were gonna be down there for like a while, but the fact that we got out, it's like pretty good.
I'm good with that. Getting out.
Also, Riku, why don't you take that superior healing since you get fucked up like every fight?
Sure.
And
Might as well.
as you're having this conversation, trudging upwards, you do finally see light, and you come into a forest out of a large cavern mouth that is very similar to the forests to the south of Saint-Ranger, like the Browse forests and the forest to the north of the Phantom Lakes that you passed by. It is deciduous and conifer trees in full bloom. It's beautiful, frankly. No rats in sight, no birds. It's another gorgeous day in Rishemalot. If there's anything else you guys would like to do tonight, let's go ahead and do it. But otherwise, let's
should
wrap it up.
I think we should discuss where we're gonna go from here so that you can
Sure.
have an idea of what we want to do. So, because I think
Fox Court is not one of our.
it was Fiox Estate is one is
Yeah, we wanted to go to Fiat.
so it's either Fiox Estate or the point of Masu.
About Vincent. Oh wait, where?
I think this is where the Raven Queen wanted us to go.
That
Okay.
is correct. That's where she's requested you investigate.
Now that we're like in the open air, so to speak, Vincent's gonna try to transform into a raven.
Oh, okay. You are able to do so without issue. And
Whoa!
Yeah, and then Vincent's gonna fly up and try to get like a bird's eye view to kind of decipher where we might be.
Nice. Go ahead and make a perception check at advantage.
Perception. Oh yeah, right here. Ooh, this will be a good one, hopefully.
I am. So you fly up, and then you fly higher and higher because there's a few things that seem to catch your eye momentarily. And I'm going to say that you actually spend quite a while flying, 30 minutes or so, to get a really good look at a number of things. Your guess was,
first time you gotta spread your wings.
you guessed that you were in the Piper's Wood just by looking at the map. That's not necessarily true. You're actually all the way up here
Oh,
near
fuck.
Ponta Musée.
What?
But there's
Fuck.
a few things that catch your eye
Oh,
in
shit.
particular. Ponta Musée is on fire. In
Oh.
fact, you think that the entire city is ablaze, as if the place has been razed to the ground by someone or something. You can see in the distance that Castle Foxcourt appears to be nothing more than a ruin on a hillside, collapsing into the river that goes from Pont-à-Musée down to Saint-Ranger and then Montigny. In the distance, you don't see Mouchette Estate, but you believe you can see the clearing where it should be. You do see the perfumer's pool, but you don't see any homes along the sides of it. In the distance, there is one building, 5 miles away maybe, but from your height, you can see it pretty well. Fiox Estate. Sitting on the hillside, overlooking the swamp and then perfumer's pool.
It's in good condition.
Is in good condition. The only other thing that you notice is smoke. A lot of smoke. The same amount of smoke that's coming from Pont-à-Musée, but you can't see Saint-Ranger down to the south. What you can tell, though, is that there's probably a large fire in the city in the center of Rechemelot as well.
So these cities, Vincent's getting the idea, are systematically being dismantled one by
Correct.
one,
Yeah.
heading south. All right, then Vincent would head back and like share all this with the folks, with the gang. Let them know where he thinks
We
we
just
are.
Mario piped from here to here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Underdark's a weird place.
Damn.
And then kind of give them a perspective of hopefully the Raven Queen wants us to stop what's dismantling this place.
Oh, she totally told us to go to Fiox Estate. Riku backs up Vincent. He's like, we should probably that's where our
Yeah.
destination be.
How long
should
do you
be."
think it'll take us to get there? Like, time
Another
wise.
day's travel. How long did it take us to go to get to Saint Ranger from?
That is
I
one of the
mean,
odd things about your flight.
Riku speaks up and says, at this point, we might all be able to fly. He's like, if you give Axel that
Bug?
fly, and then you
Yeah.
use your wings. So Venom's got wings. I
Yeah.
got my broom. We can all
Could haul
fly.
ass there.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah.
reskin
Well,
that?
Vincent does now that he has the ability to fly. Will toss Axel the bug.
Yeah. We're gonna have
So
to
just in case.
we're gonna reskin this thing.
The bug?
Yeah. Fly to fly around.
Fly?
What do you
One
mean? What's
thing-
wrong with the fly? It's cool. It's a giant fly.
Oh, I'll buy some
got lots of
DLC.
eyes.
I'll get some DLC. We'll put a new skin on it.
One thing to note, Vincent, as you land and you're looking at the map and talking about all this with your friends, the distance between where you think you are, where Castle Foxcourt is in relation to Pont-à-Musée, Mouchette Estate, and Fiox Estate, like you can see all of that pretty easily when you are flying. You can't see Saint-Ranger, and Fiox Estate only seems like it's 5 miles away, which is to suggest that the scale on the map seems pretty wrong, because you walked for days between Montigny and Saint-Roger. That was like 2 or 3 days. And you believed it was the similar amount of time to Pont-à-Musée, but now you're unsure if that's accurate. So you don't think it'll take more than a day to get to Fiox Estate by your estimation.
Yeah, I'll share that with the gang.
Okay.
I think we can get there pretty quick.
Nice.
But how long have we been? How long we were down there for? Because we did a long rest right before we went down in the Underdark.
Yeah,
So how long were we down there for?
I want to say it was only a day that you were in the Underdark for. But
Yeah.
in the sewers, you were in the sewers for like 2 or 3 days. And
A long rest.
Shit, we're probably gonna have to.
We might want to travel here, long rest, and then move to Fiox.
Yeah, because then you'll get a minus. You'll get a +1.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're gonna end up doing. Probably is long resting in the woods, and then we're going to Fiox Estate.
But let's do that. Let's go ahead and hit that long rest button. We'll say that nothing happens while you long rest here. And we will pick it up with the assault on Fiox Estate Seeing what happens then.